7,840 pounds, one owner, no pets, no smokers, no nonsense, no damage. Cool rear kitchen, travel and friendly couples camper coming in on trade here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Something I really like about this model, and traditionally smaller rear kitchens were always good for this, is the travel accessibility with that slide close, which is exactly what we're looking at right now. You want to walk, like I'm on the stairs to the bedroom and bathroom. That's obvious, you can get to that. But you notice where they place the refrigerator, instead of burying it behind the slide out, like almost all rear kitchens are in fifth wheels, they put it in the slide out where you can get to it. Obviously, you can get to the counter, the sink, tons of the cabinetry. It's just there's a pantry you can't get to. And I get that a pantry is a nice thing to be able to get to, but there's other storage. So if you're looking for travel stop functionality, just plan on how you pack this one up, and you can access it, accordingly. Well, travel accessibility is nice and all. At some point, you're going to want to open the slide and, enjoy all your space here. This one does a good job of that. We have floor plan like this in Rockwood, couple brands, and I've always liked them. I think it's a really smart couples camping layout. It's one that really speaks to me nicely. Dinette could fold down for some extra sleeping space in addition to this trifold sleeper sofa to my right, and drawers below that dinette for easy storage access. Plus, there is storage above it. That is something I do like here, that they didn't sacrifice that. Appears to be an 8 cubic foot gas electric fridge freezer with a little bit of storage below that as well. Now over here, that's that big mega pantry I told you about. I didn't describe it as such, but that is a big pantry space that the slide does cover up. And like I said, this thing has some serious storage space. And whether it's cabinet space, drawers, counter space, whatever the case may be, she's got a lot of it. Ooh, I like those outlets on either side of those windows by the sink. Good, easy reach appliance outlets. Now, I don't know if this is a factory item or an aftermarket upgrade, but I noticed that there's the bigger vent fan up here. I noticed there is one installed above the bedroom vent as well, and that makes me think these look like aftermarket fans, though. They don't look like factory installed fans. That looks like maybe a Vortex style. But those things work great. I really like those. And wow, that is a rare find. A big convection microwave in a small fifth wheel like this. Wow. And I think I just figured out why that old phrase, sometimes you say clean as a whistle, because that's clean. But this whole fifth wheel's that way. I don't see anything that really concerns me on it anywhere. Electric heat and fireplace below that Bluetooth speaker right there. TV can pivot around for viewing, but it's at a really smart angle where it's easy to view. This is a well-executed floor plan. This is smart. I see what they did. I like what they did. I understand why they did what they did in the way that they did it. The extra tall storage above the sofa right there, you might need a 2 or 3 step stool to get it, but at least it's there. And again, that is a trifold sleeper sofa, plus you've got the big sleeper dinette over here. So it's a couples camper, but it can easily sleep some adult friends. So whether you're doing like a hunting camp kind of thing, or if you just have a couple adults and their kids over, like you got your kids and then your grandkids at the same time, you've got some impressive guest space here. Teleporting up front to the bedroom and bathroom. This is kind of where I was standing when I first began our little adventure. Sliding pocket privacy door here for the bathroom, and more of that sealed counter stuff, which is a nice touch. Now, you see how there's this big cabinet kind of jutting into the bathroom. We're going to look at that in more depth in the bedroom. It's a smart feature, actually. And you can see how you've got good linen space built right in here next to that big, tall, radius shower, which also has a little bit more elbow room that you're going to appreciate. You see that porcelain stool right there? And, plenty of legroom. I mean, you've actually got room to get dressed and everything in here. This is smart. It's small fifth wheel and done very, very well, actually. Up front here, one little touch. You see that light switch on the left for overhead lights here in the bedroom? That is something a lot of small fifth wheels tend to lack. Nice headboard directly in front of the bed. I like those USB plugs there, but there's also household outlets on either side, but it's like a black on dark chocolate wood tone, so it's hard to see, but they are there. And as I mentioned, we have another one of those bigger vent fans installed here in the bedroom to give you some good airflow. Now, of course, we have TV hookups directly across from the bed. It looks like instead of a TV, somebody kind of decorated with their own, sailing ship theme clothes hanger job here. But that big blocky thing in the bathroom, that's what we're looking at here. and you are going to be glad to see it. Because instead of a closet slide out, they just built a closet into the existing part of the camper. That is a huge weight and cost savings item that frankly accomplishes all the same goals. It's really smart. And I've always liked this, a full, like not just side-to-side pass-through, but also open to the front compartment, especially on a smaller fifth wheel like this. It makes the whole thing look and feel huge down there. Now you've got little outside TV hookups over here next to the steps. I'm pretty sure there's going to be someone who's like, those old style steps. This brand of fifth wheel, it's built with price sensitivity being first and foremost. That's just kind of who this general manufacturer is. But the good news is, like, if what you're looking for is those stable steps, those can be applied to a lot of RVs if they're not already present. This being one of them. I don't see any reason looking at it why that shouldn't be the case. The door looks like it's wide enough. The RV sits tall enough. I'm sure you could put a 3-step on here, no sweat. Up top, though, if you look above the decal, you might see the top of that black shark fin looking thing sticking up. That is, you know, some roof vent covers the folks put on. It's nice they put those on there to give you some anytime airflow. Now, it is very uncommon in the modern RV market, although some smart manufacturers are making some smart design decisions on a few things and not including a closet slide in the upper deck, which just became the default for a lot of years now, like a half dozen years. And that is going to keep the front end of this thing a lot lighter, which means that this is potentially half-ton towable for more vehicles. Now, half-ton towing in fifth wheels is something I have discussed at great length. I've made specific videos on just that topic and how most fifth wheels are not half-ton towable. With an appropriate payload package, I believe that this is a fifth wheel that could be truly half-ton towable. You get much beyond this, they pretty much quit being half-ton towable though. Enclosed docking center, simple but effective, and that's kind of what this camper is. There's nothing over the top about this rig. It just does what it needs to. If what you're looking for is something small to, you know, get either at a campsite, or if you want to go off grid a little bit, you got it. Underbelly here is enclosed, and this is the type of RV, especially in the used market, where if you modify it and you add like a towing hitch on the back, this would be perfect for like doubles towing. This also has a equal flex suspension system on it to give you decent ride and handling, and on a short model like this, it should ride and handle pretty nice. All power jacks on this one, by the way. You got power front levelers, power rear stabilizers, and that's usually how you find smaller fifth wheels here in the Midwest. I know there's some areas of the country where the consumer market says, nope, give me auto leveling everything, but here, in most of the country, about 2/3 to 3/4 of the country, this is how you'd find this one built. Ladder to get you up to the roof, which looks good. Just with the weather, I don't really want to get up there. It's just a little unsafe. And I do a lot of stupid unsafe things, but I've already done 2 today. I'm not going to press my luck and do a third one because, you know, third time's a charm. But cargo travel rack on the back there, I haven't looked at the tag. Those typically have anywhere from like a 200 to 250 pound rating, by the way. So if you've got, whether it's like you know what would go good on there? On a small fifth wheel like this, a little generator to take you off grid, I think would work very, very nicely. One other thing I kind of tuned in on, that's a big power awning. And I love that the door is dead in the center of it. So even on a rainy day, you can really kind of come and go without rain spritzing you. A lot of RVs have an awning arm right next to the door. And even though the door is technically covered, you're still getting a little wet. Kind of like an umbrella, doesn't keep you totally dry, it just keeps you more dry or less wet, however you want to talk. You get the idea. I'm rambling at this point. I'm going to go inside and warm up because you might have noticed based on the ground, it is chilly currently. All I ask, folks, if you like what you see here, give our team an opportunity to earn your business here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. I don't think you'll be disappointed with the experience. That's probably why we sell about 1,200 RVs a year to folks like yourselves. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.